Allow yourself to just relax and get comfortable. We'll start with a few deep breaths, breathing in deeply through our nose, hold, and exhaling through our mouth. Let's take in our first deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Taking one final deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Now you should start to feel very relaxed, very calm. Let's imagine ourselves in a deep, dark void. It's pitch black. For some, such a void would be terrifying, frightening, even hellish. But really, the void is what you make it. Some people even go to sensory deprivation chambers where it's completely black and find peace, tranquility, and calmness. In this black void, allow yourself to just be released from any of the cares of this world. Release yourself from any thoughts or frustrations or any other distractions in your life right now. Just let everything go and sit in this dark void. Just sort of imagine the darkness just sort of enveloping you like a warm blanket. In the darkness, you can feel greater love from within you, greater stillness. There's an inner serenity in this dark void. Allow yourself to just take a few more moments to just sit in the solitude of the void. In the void, you become one with this moment. You're only present. No past, no future. It's an eternal now state. Whether you're here 10 minutes or 10,000 years, feel present in this moment. Take in the serenity of the void. Now you start to notice a pinprick of light on your right side. It's just very tiny. Let's keep looking at this pinprick of light. And slowly, this light starts to get bigger and bigger, very gradually. You can't tell whether you're moving towards the light or the light is moving towards you. But either way, the light is getting bigger and bigger. Now just allow the light to envelop you, to fully take you in. You feel like you're being held by this light now. In this light, you start to feel a warmth and a love radiating from it to you. You start to feel joy and happiness in this light. There's a feeling of bliss and euphoria. You would feel content being forever held in this light. Now you start to notice that a being is coming out of the light. It has a shape like a human, but it's a being of light. Maybe for some of you, this being of light you would identify as God or Jesus, an angel, or some other religious figure. For others, it would simply be a being of light. That you are embraced by this being of light who hugs you and puts his arm around you. You feel safe, protected, secure, and accepted. There's a total and complete acceptance in this light and from the being of light. Now you look to the side and there's a giant box, and you feel led to open the box, and there's what appear to be thousands of glass crystal balls, and you pick one up and you notice a memory from your childhood. A happy memory from your childhood comes into being, and you begin to re-experience it. Think of a happy moment in your childhood and just allow yourself to re-experience it. Could be a small event, could be a large event. Could be a time where you were laughing or playing or celebrating. Think of that event in your childhood and really relive and experience that joyous experience. Now you step out of that experience and put the ball back, and you pick up another ball and you take that one in. This one is a little more distressing or sad, maybe even traumatic. And you just allow yourself to go into that moment. If it's with another person, you experience what that other person was thinking or feeling in that moment. Maybe it was a very unpleasant experience, but try to experience what that other person was feeling. Maybe it was a parent or a teacher or another kid. Allow yourself to feel what they were feeling. And in this moment, just imagine the being of light putting his arm around your shoulder, giving you comfort, giving you peace, giving you joy. That you're able to release that childhood pain or trauma and understand it better from the perspective of the other person. You're able to just learn from it and let it go. Now put that ball back in the box. Take out another ball. This one is one where you did something as a child that you may feel ashamed of, or you harmed someone. You said something that was mean or cruel to another person. Just allow yourself to feel what the other person felt. And you notice in this moment that the light is not judging you. The being of light is not judging you. And even though you may feel some remorse for what happened, the being of light again has his hand on your shoulder, comforting you and letting you know that all is well. This is an experience to learn from. All of our experiences, good or bad, in our lifetime are there to help us to grow spiritually. So this is not a time of punishment, but a time of reflection and growth. Now just put that ball back in the box and let's pull out another one from our childhood. This is one where you did something kind as a child. Think of a memory where you did something kind. It could have been for a parent, a teacher, another kid, even a pet. Something where you showed love or kindness and re-experience that. Try to think of what that other individual was thinking and feeling. Take that in. Feel the happiness and the beauty in that moment. Now we'll put that ball back in the box and we'll pull out another ball. This is going to be a memory from your teenage years. Think of a memory from your teenage years where you were mean or cruel to someone, and try to experience what they experienced in that moment. You may have said or did something. Allow yourself to just feel what that other person felt. Again, the light is not judging you. The being of light is not judging you. This is for learning and growing. So though it may not be entirely pleasant, it's to help us grow. Now put that ball in the box. Pull out another memory from your teenage years. Something where you said or did something kind for another person or an animal, and you felt good. Experience what they experienced. Now put that ball away. Go into some time in your adulthood. Could be very young adulthood. Could be middle-aged or even older. Some experience in your adulthood where you said or did something that was mean or hurtful to someone else. And re-experience it, but experience it from the perspective of that other person. And you feel the being of light is holding you and letting you know that all is well. You can learn from this experience. Now just put that ball back. Let's take out another ball. Try to remember a happy, kind moment where you did something nice for somebody, or you showed love to someone. Experience what they felt. Take in the love in that moment and the kindness. Feel the joy. Now go ahead and put that ball away, and we're going to close the box right now. You can come back to the box later, look at other memories. But right now, the being of light is going to be taking you to a loved one, a relative, friend, someone that you love that's passed away. You see them approaching you. You know exactly who it is. You see them smiling. You see them happy to see you. You go up and embrace them in a hug. Feel the love that you have for them and the love they have for you. It's a beautiful energy in this place. Spend a moment with that loved one. Now you begin to walk with this loved one who's taking you along a path, and you begin to see another loved one approaching you who's passed away. Who is this loved one? Embrace this loved one. Feel the joy and the love you have for them and they have for you in this moment. Such a beautiful thing to reunite with those that we love on the other side. Now a third one comes to you. This time, it was a beloved pet. Who is this pet? See the pet coming up to you, jumping into your arms. Doesn't matter if it was a giant dog. You can hold it easy. Feel the love you have for this pet and that this pet has for you. Feel the joy. Feel the excitement of being reunited with your pet. Just hold this pet for a moment. And let the pet go and they run off. You'll see them again. And the first loved one directs you to walk with them hand in hand. You're walking along green grass. This loved one takes you to a beautiful garden. with trees and flowers and a stream running through it. I see a beautiful blue sky. And instead of a sun, the light of the divine, of God, lights this place up. You see colors you've never seen before. And the colors you do recognize are brighter and more majestic than you ever remember them being on Earth. There's like a rainbow of colors even that just shimmer everywhere in this place. It's a magical place beyond your wildest dreams. Just imagine yourself to take in this garden, enjoy it, look at the sights and the sounds in this garden. Maybe just sit on the grass now with the two loved ones you have, and you can see your pet playing in the distance, which you saw earlier. This is the greatest joy you've ever experienced. And suddenly, you feel the presence of the being of light behind you, and you stand and face the being of light. And the being of light informs you that it's not your time. You will have to return to Earth, but that in the future, you will return to this place. You honestly don't want to go, but you know that you'll return. Now just allow this imagery to just sort of fade into the distance. Feel yourself back in your body, back in the chair or the bed that you're laying in, back in the room. And if you wish, you can keep meditating, listening to the music, or you can open your eyes. The music will just keep running for a little while longer.